Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Clay to Success Showcasing McGill Services. My name is Caitlin, and I have with me today Erin from the Residence Life Office. So thank you so much for coming to talk to us today, Erin.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
So would you mind starting by telling us a little bit about Residence Life and what it is that you do?
For sure. So, my name's Erin, she, her. I'm the Residence Life Advisor, and I work within the Student Housing and Hospitality Services Department. So, I oversee a team of student staff and support program development and implementation for first year students and residences in collaboration with other McGill partners and within the housing group as well.
And given that fall semester is going to be, online, I know a lot of students have questions. So could you tell us more about what kind of support will be offered from Residence Life for students in the fall semester?
For sure. So I think the best way to answer that is to talk about who's working in residence life.
Mhm.
So we have staff that are working over the summer, and we'll have more staff in the fall to support student needs, answer questions, and create opportunities for people to get involved. This is a big year for students coming
Mhm.
into residences, transitioning to McGill, to Montreal, to the first time living independently for some of them. And we're also in this global context of the COVID-19 pandemic. So we know that support is really important this year and
Mhm.
every year. So we have floor fellows on the floors. These are a fantastic group of upper year students um, who act as guides, resources, and mentors within their halls. They connect you to the McGill community and kind of create opportunities for people to get to know each other within the residences. We have the residence life managers who are full-time staff members who serve students by overseeing the floor fellows, but also by meeting with students for conflict resolution or intensive support, and they can offer structural support within other McGill spaces as well. My role as Residence Life Advisor, as I mentioned, I'm really here to oversee the Our Life team, who are upper year student staff, and they create programming for students to find whichever kind of community they want to be engaged in McGill, because it can look really different student to student. Um, and of course, as well, we also have a local wellness advisor, sometimes known as an LWA, and they are out of the Student Wellness Hub. And they offer support and meetings with students to support their mental health and well-being and general wellness. So all of these roles will be active in the fall and accessible to students for support. And many of us have been working over the summer to make sure that there are safe and engaging opportunities for these students entering McGill.
Mhm. Lastly, I just wanted to ask, students are always looking for opportunities to get involved, no more so than now,
Mhm.
when they won't be necessarily, when campus won't be open in the same way as it usually is. So are there any opportunities to get involved in residence life?
Yeah, for sure. So the Our Life team is developing currently opportunities for student leadership. We offer every year residence councils. We will continue to offer those this year. So those are hall councils, inter-residence councils, an environmental council, and a community equity and engagement committee. Positions on these councils offer lots of opportunities to meet your fellow students, to network amongst other McGill leaders in different spaces, and to create events or activities that really resonate with the first year community. And that's all done in partnership with the residence life staff. So if council isn't your thing, we also have tons of activities through a program called Residence Wars, which is fun activities where you try to make more points than the other residences. We have academic and faculty engagement opportunities specific to resident students, and health and wellness programming that we're offering throughout the year. Um, in addition, your floor fellows will be facilitating activities and events for their floors to bring students together. So our programming is really involved, or really designed and involved within your residences and your floors, but it also helps you get engaged with the larger communities of McGill and Montreal. And even within the COVID-19 context, we will absolutely be abiding by the regulations within our university and our government, but we're working very hard to make sure that there's programming available this year for students.
Right. Well, thank you so much for all that information, Erin.
Yeah.
We'll be sure to link the Residence Life social medias in the description for people to follow so that they can stay up to date with all the things that are happening in residence.
Great. Thanks so much, Caitlin.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today.
Bye.